Good morning, everyone. This is a quick video on an introduction to Google Sheets, which is the equivalent to Microsoft Excel. So today we're going to learn the difference between a book and a page, what a cell is and how to navigate through them, how to enter data and what kind of data a cell accepts, how to change formatting, and we're going to make your first graph. So when you open up a Google Sheet, it's green, whereas like a Google Doc is blue. You can title it up here. And this would be the title of your entire file. So when you have multiple Sheets pages in one file, it's called a book. So this would be my Excel book. Down here where it says Sheet 1, you can rename that. Say we call this one Weather. And then you can add a second page. And we can rename that to something else like Favorite Seasons. So you got books and you've got pages inside your book. If any of you have ever played the game Battleship, you'll notice that when you click around in a sheet, different areas highlight blue. The thing that turns blue is called a cell, and a cell is determined by the column it's in, which is the letters, and the row it's in, which is the numbers. So the cell I'm in right now is B6. So like when you're playing the game of Battleship, you can yell out B6, and the person opposite of you would have to say whether it's a hit or a miss. So these are our cells. Now Excel understands words and it understands numbers, but it can only graph numbers. So, as we did in class, we did what was your favorite season, and your choices were winter, spring, summer, and fall. And I don't remember the numbers, so I'm going to make them up. I don't like winter, so that gets a 2. There we go. So we've got some data in here that we can work with. To make this into a graph, we would put our cursor in A1, hold down our left mouse button to highlight all the way to B4, which is the last cell that we have data in, and then we can say Insert Chart. Now over here, the last thing I made was a pie chart, so it defaults to pie over here, but you can change it to columns, bars, lines, whichever kind of graph makes the most sense for your data. Okay? This snip is what goes in your journal for today. Last thing I want to show you is, let's say for this graph, I need to write the date, and I write 2/12/21. Now if I decide I don't want my date to show up as numbers with slash marks, I can go up to Format and go to Number, and then I can look for what I'm looking for, which is date on this one. So I have date, I have time, date time, and then I have where I can put it into actual words. And when I click that, it automatically changes the 2 to a February and puts a comma. You'll see that this doesn't quite fit in the cell. So if you put your mouse between A and B, double click, it makes your cell big enough to fit all your data. Okay, that's it for Excel Day 1. Let me know if you have questions.